Imagine this. Your empire is collapsing. A deadly plague is killing thousands in your own city. Your most trusted general just betrayed you and started a civil war. And your wife might be plotting against you. What would you do? Most men would break. Most men would scream, drink, or give up. Marcus Aurelius didn't. He was the most powerful man on earth, and his entire world was falling apart. And yet, he wrote the most peaceful words ever written. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how he did it, and how you can use his 3-step system to calm your mind today, even when everything around you is chaos. Let's set the scene. It's 170 AD. Marcus Aurelius is 49 years old. He's not sitting in a palace in Rome. He's in a cold, muddy military camp on the Danube River. For 8 years, he's been fighting the Germanic tribes. His soldiers are dying not just from swords, but from the Antonine Plague, a plague that killed 5 million Romans. He hasn't seen his home in years. Then the messenger arrives. Avidius Cassius, his closest friend, his brother-in-arms, the man Marcus trusted to rule the East, has declared himself emperor. He's marching on Rome. At the same time in Rome, people are rioting. The treasury is empty, and rumor says his own wife, Faustina, is encouraging the rebellion. Everything is falling apart. And what does Marcus do? He opens his journal, and he writes to himself, "Today I escaped anxiety," or no, I discarded it, because it was within me, in my own perceptions, not outside. He realized something that will change your life too. The chaos outside you is not what is destroying your peace. Your judgment about the chaos is. He created a 3-step mental protocol. Let's break it down. The first thing Marcus did was brutal honesty. He would ask, what is actually mine to control here? Write this down, because 90% of your anxiety comes from trying to control things you were never meant to control. Marcus wrote, some things are in our control and others not. Things in our control are opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion. Things not in our control are body, property, reputation, command, and in one word, whatever are not our own actions. That's actually Epictetus, his teacher, but Marcus lived it. So let's apply his filter to his own disaster. Can he control that the plague happened? No. Can he control that Cassius betrayed him? No. Can he control that people in Rome hate him? No. What can he control? His next decision, his response, his character in this moment. When your mind is falling apart, you are probably focused on 10 things you cannot control. Your boss's opinion, the economy, what they said about you, the past. Marcus would tell you, stop, draw a circle. Inside, put only what you control, your actions, your effort, your attitude. Outside, everything else. Let it fall. Practical exercise for viewer. Right now, think about what's stressing you. Say it out loud. Now ask, is this inside my circle? If not, you have to let the gods handle it. Your job is only what's inside. If you do this, your anxiety will drop by half in the next 30 seconds. But that's not enough, because even after you filter, the thoughts remain. That's why you need step 2. When everything fell apart, Marcus didn't journal about how he felt. He journaled about what he saw. This is the key. Anxious people say, my life is falling apart. Marcus would say, I am having the thought that my life is falling apart. Do you see the difference? One is you. One is just a passing event in your mind. Marcus called this objectification. He would strip an event of its drama and see it as nature. He wrote, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Here is how he did it in the camp. He would not say, Cassius betrayed me, I am a failure, and Rome is doomed. He would say, a man named Avidius made a decision based on his own ambition. That is an event outside me. My task is to respond with justice. He turned a betrayal story into a neutral fact. Your turn. The next time your mind races, don't fight the thought. Label it. Instead of, I'm going to fail this exam and my life is over, say, I am noticing the thought that I might fail. That's a thought, not a prediction. Thoughts are like weather. They pass. Marcus called the mind a fortress. Nothing can enter unless you open the gate. Say this with me. My thoughts are not orders. They are suggestions, and I do not have to follow them. Now, once you've filtered what you can control and objectified your thoughts, you're calm enough for the final, most powerful step, the one that gave Marcus actual peace. This sounds insane, but Marcus didn't just accept that everything was falling apart. He pre-expected it. The Stoics have a practice called premeditatio malorum, premeditation of evils. Every morning, Marcus would imagine the worst day possible. He would say, today I will meet betrayal, ungratefulness, and chaos. It is the nature of the world. So when it actually happened, it wasn't a shock. It was Tuesday. He had already lived it in his mind. Most of us are shocked when things fall apart because we secretly expect life to be easy. The Stoic expects life to be hard. So when it is hard, he is ready. But Marcus went even further. He didn't just pre-expect it. He loved it. He called it Amor Fati, love of fate. He wrote, accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the things to which fate binds you. He would look at the plague, the betrayal, the collapsing empire and say, this is my training ground. The obstacle is the way. If everything was perfect, how could I ever prove my strength? Everything falling apart isn't happening to you. It's happening for you. It's the universe handing you the exact weight you need to become stronger. So your business fails? Good. You are learning what 99% never learn. Your relationship ends? Good. You are learning to stand alone. Your plan collapses? Good. Now you are forced to build a better one. So let's bring it home. When Marcus died, he didn't die as an emperor who conquered the world. He died as a man who conquered himself. His empire was still at war. The plague was still there. The betrayal had left scars. But his mind was calm because he finally understood. You cannot control if everything falls apart, but you can control if you fall apart with it. Let's recap the three-step protocol. The dichotomy filter. Ask, is this inside my control? If not, let it fall. The Imperial Time-Out. Don't say I am anxious. Say I am noticing anxiety. Objectify it. You are not your thoughts. Amor Fati. Don't just tolerate the chaos. Love it. It's your training. If your mind is falling apart right now, I want you to do one thing. Tonight, before you sleep, open a journal. Just like Marcus in that cold camp 2,000 years ago, and write these 3 sentences. What is in my control tomorrow? What thoughts will I simply observe? What difficulty will I choose to love? Do that, and you will wake up calmer than you have been in months. If this gave you value, you are exactly the kind of person this community was built for. This is Stoic with Aurelius. We bring ancient wisdom for modern chaos. Subscribe because next week I'm breaking down the morning routine that made Marcus Aurelius the most powerful man in Rome. And remember, as Marcus said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Comment below with the word calm if you are choosing to not fall apart today. I read every single comment.